So here we have the Range Rover Evoque on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. The first thing we'll do is start off inside the boot space of the vehicle, first of all. The tailgate on this car will open electronically, as you can see. As we approach the back of the car, you'll also see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle though, you can see it's in fantastic condition and a great looking car the whole way around. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the speedometer. We have the rev counter on the right-hand side. In the centre, you can see, firstly, the total fuel gauge, so the amount of fuel left in the vehicle, the coolant temperature gauge. You can see the digital readout for the speedometer at the bottom, and it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we are of course in park at the moment. You can then change between all the various different trip computer menus that you can see just here. You can change from miles to kilometers. You've got, let's say, various different trip computers that you can alter and reset by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk. And then lastly, the total miles for the car, which 87,027. If we back out to the steering wheel next, the buttons I was just using are here, beneath which we've got our cruise control and speed limiter. We have phone controls, stereo controls, the minus and plus paddles so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. And then over into the center, the main touchscreen for the car. So this is where you can access your audio options, your radio, of course, so DAB, FM radio, Bluetooth audio, auxiliary input, iPod, USB, DVD, loads of ways to listen to your music ultimately. You can get back to your home screen from here, where you can access your satellite navigation. You can also pair up your phone, and we have a menu for your parking as well. So this car has got autonomous parking, meaning it can park itself. It can either parallel park, as you can see there, perpendicular park, or then exit you out of a space as well. And you can go through those options with each push of this button just here. When you put the vehicle into reverse, you'll see that we also have a full color reversing camera to make it easier for you to park the vehicle yourself, of course. Below that, the CD player, the main volume for the stereo. We have a heated driver and passenger seat, so passenger, driver with 3 different heat settings each. You can adjust the driver temperature, the passenger temperature, the fan speed. The air conditioning is off, on, or hit auto. The car will now take full control for you to maintain those temperatures. You can override that whenever you wish to. We've got a proper heated front and rear screen there as well. You can turn your downhill brake control on and off. We have our traction control, electronic handbrake. The dial that is essentially the gear lever for the car, so park, reverse, neutral, drive and sport, all on here. And you can change the driving setup of the car as well. So you have sand, mud, ruts, grass, gravel and snow, normal. So just essentially turns your off-road programs off, and dynamic at the end here, which actually gives you these red dials as well. Last thing I wanted to mention is this panoramic glass roof. There is a sun blind that you can close over should you wish to. Otherwise, with that open, as you saw, that lets in a huge amount of light to the cabin area. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at 7daysonly.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you soon.